Hello guys, welcome back, and today we will discuss about introduction to effective caring. While coming to the topic, today we are specifically going to discuss or talk about how to do the presentation and what is the topic and what is the predefined guidelines for your presentation. So in introduction to effective caring, we have one presentation and the topic I'll tell you right now. So before going to the topic, we will see the predefined guidelines and assessment tasks and all those stuff. So while coming to the group presentation, it is a 20 minutes group presentation. So in this group presentation, so 5 members or 6 members will be there in each group. So we have 6 groups. So in each group, we have 5 members, and each individual or fellow mate will equally participate in preparation as well as in presentation. And individually, we will give feedback after the presentation. So it is a 20 minutes presentation. And in the presentation, learning outcome 4 and 5 we will discuss. So while coming to the presentation topic, the topic is how effective communication produce effective caring. And in effective communication and effective covering, where basically we will focus on safeguarding and the person-centered care. And you will give group presentation with your colleague or fellow mates. And each group member is required to prepare and deliver an equal amount of presentation, as I said. And the presentation will be assessed and may also include peer evaluation as well. So feedback session also will be there. And while coming to the topic, I'll again repeat the topic. The group presentation will focus upon how effective communication can produce effective caring and the role of safeguarding and person-centered care in effective caring. How effective communication can produce effective caring and the role of safeguarding and person-centered care in effective care. While coming to the predefined guidelines or while coming to learning objectives, that is LO4 and LO5. So you have to focus these points and you have to include the guidelines and you have to include all the points which is related to the guidelines in your presentation to score a good mark as well as to pass the presentation. So while coming to LO4 or learning objective 4 is recognize the importance of safeguarding and person-centered care when working with vulnerable clients. So you have to mention or you have to write about what is the meaning of vulnerable clients, what is the meaning of safeguarding, and what is the meaning of person-centered care, and importance of safeguarding, person-centered care, and vulnerable clients. When we focus on vulnerable client, what is the importance of safeguarding and person-centered care? So that is the first section of your presentation. Followed by that, you need to focus on communication. Okay, so how you can incorporate effective communication in these effective caring area. So for effective caring, you have to focus on person-centered care and safeguarding, and how you will incorporate or combine or integrate this effective communication with this point. So that is your presentation's word brief description. So to get proper mark, so you have to add these points in your presentations, why it is important to safeguard when working with vulnerable users. I'm not telling to write the same title. You have to write something related to the importance of safeguarding, meaning of safeguarding, effectiveness of safeguarding, what plans in safeguarding, procedures of safeguarding, etc. Then why person-centered approach is important in working with vulnerable users. Again, the same thing I'm repeating. So person-centered care, why it is important, what is the need, how we will incorporate this person-centered care and effective caring, etc. The next thing, how you use examples to explain. Examples are very important. You can write some scenarios and some examples related to this situation. So Mr. X or Mr. Y, 26 years old, who got admitted in the hospital with so and so problem. So according to this news, so you can write even in text citation also. So examples are very important to show or to explain easily what is safeguarding and what is person-centered care. Then reference. Reference is very important. While coming to the reference, APA 7 reference, that is American Psychological Association 7th edition. Reference format you have to use. If you have any doubt, Go to the referencing guideline, and of course you can ask me. Then next thing, have you identified the different ways you can communicate to encourage effective caring? How you will communicate and how you will improve effective caring, or how you will improve the standard of caring? That is also important. So you have to add all these points. So in your slides or in your presentation, if the sub headings like if these headings are there, means definitely you can pass. So if you want a pass mark, or if you want to achieve a pass mark, if you want to achieve a good score, you need to add all these criteria. What is safeguarding? What is person-centered care? Importance of safeguarding, importance of, say, person-centered care, what is communication, importance of effective communication, how you will incorporate communication with caring to provide effective caring. So our point is effective caring. How you will reach into that effective caring through these steps. That is the outline for your presentation. So this is about presentation. Again, I'm repeating, this is a 20 minutes presentation, 20 minutes presentation, and each is a group presentation. And in this group presentation, 5 or 6 members will be there in the group. So we have 31 students, so 5 members in each group, and in last group, we have 6 members. So each member has to participate equally, and each member has to prepare your own slides, and at last you can attach slides, and of course you have to add pictures and diagrams related to this group person-centered care, safeguarding. So you can insert the pictures, use your Microsoft PowerPoints and Microsoft in the proper way, and try to insert online pictures related to safeguarding, communication, as well as effective communication, therapeutic communication, etc. At the same time, you can give background also when you go to the designs and alignment. You can give even background messages also, even background diagrams also. So it's a visual presentation, right? So while doing visual presentation, some people will understand from the writing, some people will understand from the diagram, some people will understand from your voice. So it is a WAC learning style, and we have to implement a WAC learning style through this presentation. So visual, analytical, and auditory styles you have to incorporate in this presentation. So then it will be very effective. So while coming to the point, safeguarding, you know what is the meaning of safeguarding, right? So safeguarding is a process or set of policies to protect the person from harm or from neglect. So the neglect and harm include different type of abuses. You can focus on different type of abuses while writing, like child abuse, sexual abuse, discriminatory abuse, modern slavery, organizational abuse, physical abuse. You can specifically focus on each points and how the safeguarding will work on that. Then again, person-centered care. So while coming to person-centered care, what is the meaning of person-centered care? You will give a personalized care. You will make the person to stand in the center of the care, and you will provide care to the person. That is person-centered care. So for example, patient is having dementia, means you have to focus on dementia and you have to prepare the care plan. So care plans are very important in person-centered care. And to do this safeguarding process, or to implement person-centered care, what you have to do, you have to communicate with your patient. So effective communication is very important in this aspect. So you have to write about effective communication. So what is the meaning of communication? It is a process of conveying information. So you can write about what is communication, and in 2-3 slides you can explain types of communication: verbal, non-verbal, written, language, gesture, posture. So you have to write, or you have to mention all those things. Then you write some examples. Examples will give more impression, and example will give more mark. So it will show you have some self-structured knowledge, you have some knowledge and awareness about the topic. All right, guys. Then next thing is index citation. So if you are taking some points like person-centered care definition, safeguarding definition, or communication definition, means you must write the index citation. Okay, always try to use bullet points. It will be easy to read and explain at the same time. It will be easy to visualize. Okay, and use index citation if you're using some, or if you're writing some proper definitions. You know what is index citation? Citation in the text, in the paragraph. So author name, comma, year, and in bracket. That is index citation. And at the end, of course, you have to write the reference, because for reference, separate mark is there. So while coming to the reference, you have to follow which format? APA 7 format, American Psychological Association 7th edition. So there is a format: author name, year, then the book or the article or journal name, then you have to write the volume, publishing time, then a page number. So there's a format. You have to go to the guidelines. After that, just please enter the references. And if you have any doubt, just go through the guidelines, go through the API reference guidelines, and more doubts you have means just come and ask me. So then we will discuss how to do all those things. Okay. So this is about presentation. And while coming to the marking, okay, so when you do the presentation, okay, we will record the presentation, and at the same time the marking will be based on some specific criteria. So just keep these points in your mind while doing the presentation. Your communication, that's very, very important. So while coming to the communication, eye to eye contact is very important. You have to look towards your audience. You have to maintain a good eye to eye contact. Okay. You have to engage the class in your presentation, right? So communication is important. Then your self-awareness. How about your knowledge, and till what extent you know about the topic. Okay, that's very important. Then your knowledge about the whole subject. That is also very important. The next thing is your time management. Time management also very important, because 15 minutes of presentation or 20 minutes presentation means there will be a particular allotted time for each student. So this is a 20 minutes presentation. So if 5 members means you can calculate and divide the time, and each fellow mate has to equally participate in the presentation process. So time management, for time there is a specific mark. So time management is very, very important. The next thing is overall preparation. So how the slides is, how is the written style, okay, how is the clarity, how is the conciseness, how is the readability, how is grammar, spelling, and how it is presented. Okay, all the things will observe, and at last and or after the presentation, I'll call for individual feedback, and I'll ask questions, and after that you need to answer the question. Then we'll give the feedback for your slides. So if you're preparing your slides, it will be easy for you to answer the question. So once again, I'm repeating. The question is effectiveness of communication in effective caring, and you have to add person-centered care and safeguarding process, and how you will keep effective caring, or how you will provide safeguarding process or safeguarding procedures and policies, and how you will give person-centered care through effective communication. So you have to include all these points, then only you will get mark. And this is a 20 minutes presentation. So if you have any doubt, do call me. And that's all, guys. Hope you understand, guys. Thank you.